really squeaky water bottle. I feel like I'm like growing out my bangs. It's a good look, huh? So I'm going to give it a couple minutes. I'll pull the page up on my computer as well. Oh, my computer's locked. There we go. I don't know if anyone's on yet, so I'll give it a minute. If anyone's there, can you tell me? I'm so excited about this group, you guys. It's like my favorite stuff to talk about. Seriously, I'm so passionate about this. I used to actually have a like my own private health coaching practice, and it was all centered around this. In fact, I actually, oh, Alyssa, you are there. Good. Yay. I think it's just me and you right now. Yeah, I had my own private health coaching practice, and I had two businesses, and one of them was actually called How to Grow a Baby. So it was like all about like just having like a healthy kid and how it starts at preconception. So I love this topic. But actually, one of the reasons why I stopped doing that was I so hated like having to get like dressed up and look presentable. Sign me up for like whatever I can do in pajamas. I can go to work in pajamas. I'm there. So, okay. There's like two of us. Melissa, that might be me and you hanging out. So basically, okay, three, a couple of people jumping on here. I wanted to talk about preconception today when Sarah and I were talking about how we were going to format this group. It's so important to start like, and when I say so important, let me just be clear. I didn't in the beginning with my first couple, like, because I didn't know any of the stuff that I'm about to share with you is all stuff I implemented with my third and last baby. It was not stuff that I did with my first and even really my second, because I just didn't know. Like, you can't help what you don't know. So that's why I'm just so passionate about sharing this message. If there's any mamas out there that are thinking about having a baby, maybe you are pregnant or you're trying to get pregnant, like, really like dig into what I'm saying, because it does matter, and in the long term, like, it really does impact like not only the health of, you know, the baby that you have or will have, but it impacts whether or not they eat vegetables, believe it or not. And I'm going to share a little bit about why. Oh, hi, Karen. Okay, people are jumping on. So basically, to back it up, I just want to say that it takes 100 days for an egg to mature. So we're all born with, like, all females are born with all the eggs that you're ever going to have. But the egg that is going to create the baby, right, is maturing for 100 days prior to actual conception. 72 days for sperm to form. So anything that you're doing really in that 90-day period prior to actually getting pregnant is what you're feeding your baby. It's essentially, and like people talk about like, well, what am I gonna, you know, how am I gonna, like, am I gonna nurse? Am I gonna use formula? Am I gonna make my own baby food? Am I gonna do baby-led weaning? What should I feed my child when they're 5 or 6 months old or 8 months old? You know, talking about toddlers, but we really have to be backing it up because it starts 90 days prior to conception. And that's not to say that you can't like backtrack and fix things. But we wanted to share this information with you because if there's any of you that have the gift of time, okay, take advantage of it. So, really 3 months prior to or preconception is when you should start implementing some of the stuff that I'm going to share with you. Okay. Sorry. I took notes today. So if I'm looking down, that's why. So epigenetics are basically like, we all know that our, genetics or genes, right, are the cards that were dealt with, and obviously they're inherited, right? But how they are expressed can be turned on or off. So like, let's just like everyone knows, like the